We joined the Super Legit crew before the show after Jet talks about not being that into sports.
But you haven't watched mermaiding, so.
No.
Wait, do they compete?
They do.
Do
yes.
the mermaids?
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
On a Virgin Cruise Line. So.
You sold me.
Are they judged on like tail whip?
That's one of them. And their photography underwater.
I whip my tail back and forth.
Wait, them actually, like the photos that they take?
No, I wish it was that. No, it's how they pose with the tail. Buoyancy of tail.
Sure.
Buoyancy of tail?
Oh yeah, that's real. I've learned so much.
Oh my goodness. Help me.
Have you learned so much or have you unlearned so much while watching this?
I have unlearned so much. I've also really contemplated. My parents are cool. I'm like, how fast could I get a tail from Amazon and start my journey?
Right? You just need to pour salt water. I watched the splash. You just need to pour salt in the water and you're good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'll try. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
I definitely saw a House Hunters International episode where the woman was they were moving to like New Zealand or Australia, and the woman was a professional mermaid.
So you know.
And her plan was to go to the local aquarium and see if she could get a job.
Yes.
As a mermaid. Not like as a marine biologist.
Yeah.
No.
While being a mermaid, right?
Docent or tour guide.
Do you guys want a human with a fishtail in with your sharks?
It feels overqualified for the job, honestly. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Super Legit Podcast. I am your host, Jet Kaufman. As usual, I am being echoed by Josh Spence.
That's not me.
Josh?
No, I am Jet Kaufman.
Oh, okay. All right. This is going to get really confusing for me because that's who I thought I was. But hey,
stop copying.
We'll see where it goes. And we've also got Chris Compton,
also known as Jet Kaufman.
Yes. And Chris Sanders.
I too am Jet Kaufman.
And we have the return, the addition. I don't know what to say, but we have new regular cast member, Alex Rose Wiesel. Did I say that right? Did I remember it correctly?
You did, but I'm just confused because I thought I was Jet Kaufman.
Yes! She's Jet Kaufman.
Okay. All right. My mistake now. I've now realized that I don't understand reality as it works, and you all do. So I'm just going to introduce our guest for this week, our returning guest. I want to say Thomas Greene.
You would want to say that, but my actual name is Kaufman Prime, and I'm the original Kaufman. So enough of this lollygag, and let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're here.
All right,
the Kaufman realm. Excuse me? Sorry? I was doing my show, but okay, whatever.
Far be it from us to get in the way.
It's too late now. That ship has sailed, so go just
all right.
Do your little make-em-ups or whatever. But I'm Kaufman Prime. And,
understood, acknowledged, accepted, and we will move forward with this show as it is with you in the prime role, which does remind me we don't have Michael Hyman in this.
You know what?
episode.
I usually give that guy a load of crap, well deservingly, but he actually he's in Washington D.C. doing some behind the scenes work. So I think he's brokering some deals or helped.
Did he broker the deal?
Well, sure as hell was it the other guy. I mean,
yeah, we are big in the podcasting lobbying scene, right?
Yes. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. No. It's a very influential podcast. We are absolutely behind the scenes, pulling the strings, and making things happen.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not saying what kind of world order we have. Could be old. Could be some other kind.
For the record, Michael Hyman is on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives in Washington D.C. I don't know.
That is a very influential show.
Even more so. Yeah.
But I didn't know he was going to Flavortown.
he could have told somebody.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's a lack of courtesy.
Well, he's trying to make sure that Flavortown finally gets representation in the federal government.
Right.
The 53rd state, baby.
Yep.
Flavortown. Flavor country.
I can't wait.
That way the population just keeps dropping. I don't know what's happening there.
They've been a territory for a long time, and similar to Puerto Rico, everyone thinks residents of Flavortown are you need to show a passport.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny we mentioned Flavortown.
Oh, yeah. That actually ties well into our question for this episode. Let's throw it right out there. It is, if you could only eat at one restaurant forever for the rest of your life, what would it be? And what would you order? And this one comes courtesy to us from Chris Grace, one of our previous guests.
What up, Chris Grace?
What up, Joe? What up, Bobby?
Before you guys answer my question to that question,
is,
are you guys thinking primarily like super high quality food and then like whatever, or is like something that is just like
thinking food that you like?
Yeah, something that could sustain eating every day of my life.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Who's got one?
My favorite. I got two favorites, and they're both low quality. My higher of the two is Cantor's, so that's the higher of the two.
Okay, good call.
I think it's a great social equalizer. Everyone eats there. It seems like rock and roller, rich man, poor man, cop, whatever. Everyone's going to be in Cantor's at some point. So that's kind of cool. And I would always get the Reuben's. I think the Reuben sandwich is the thing. I'd always get there, and I'd always know that they have a good Bloody Mary in the kibitz room, which is always nice.
Oh, that's the room, absolutely, yes.
The kibitz room is always So that's why you go to Cantor's for the kibitz room. And then my other one, is Astro Burger.
Yes, yes.
I love Astro. Anything off the Astro Burger menu, basically. But I would go like with a good old fashioned egg sandwich, bacon, cheese. Good old fashioned old school egg sandwich, or just a good old fashioned cheeseburger.
Wait, is Astro Burger one of the many Los Angeles burger joints?
Bingo.
One of the few I've definitely seen it, and it's one of the few I still have not actually been to.
It's not. There's one of two. I know one of two. There's one on Santa Monica, and there's one on kind of close to Gower.
That one too. Yeah.
I had a friend who lived down the street from the one on Santa Monica.
Right.
I was walking down there one day, and it's Christmas, and there is an extremely drunk homeless guy in a Santa costume.
Sure.
Which is like, you want to go like, I understand you've been through a lot in your life,
right?
But you're a really lazily written stereotype right now.
Right.
Like I don't want to criticize you. Clearly, you're going through the
up the game a little bit.
Issues. Yeah, but like, does it have to be
right now?
Do you have to wear the band's T-shirt to the concert? Like, come on, you're better than that.
Right.
Let's mix it up just a tiny bit, please.
So wait, Astro Burger has egg sandwiches too, like egg salad?
Yeah, that's my next question.
Well, they have egg salad sandwiches, but I get like eggs, bacon, like egg McMuffin. My version.
of like a breakfast sandwich. Oh, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I mean, being from the Midwest, I grew up on egg salad.
Right.
Absolutely. I couldn't make it right now for the life of me because I just think there's eggs in it. I thought it was.
It's just scrambled.
It's just scrambled hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, it's eggs. It's eggs.
Well, get a little Dijon in there, a little mayo, little relish.
Just need to add some chicken as well, and you'll just complete the entire life cycle of it.
Meta.
Super.
All right, Jet. So here's the thing about Flavortown. Okay, I know it looks great and it looks like it's like a smorgasbord.
It looks fucking fantastic.
I know.
Is what I'm saying.
I think you're getting overexcited. It's actually a very.
There's no such thing. It's Flavortown.
It's very.
Say your thing, but I trust me. There's no way I'm.
Just calm down. If they find out that you're fresh meat, we're both in trouble. It's very territorial. It's like gangland here. Like one side, it's Burger City, and then
I hear fresh meat.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's you.
No, I've.
Hey, how's it going?
You don't even tell me because I can smell you from a mile away. I can smell fresh meat like no one else can smell fresh meat. I've worked in Flavortown for 20 years.
Jet, listen, this is Camila. She's the one who got us the passports into Flavortown.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that's what you led with. Okay.
All right. So we're cool here because he's right. I don't know what I'm doing here. I am so excited to be here, but I am green as can be at this point. So just please help me out.
Oh, green, you say, huh?
Yeah, is that the right color? Should I pick a different color? I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, you should know, being in Flavortown, that red and yellow are the colors that stimulate appetite, not green.
Oh, crap. You're right. I should have known that. Oh, my God. I did all the research ahead of time.
That's fine. Let me just mark it down in my book. That's one tick for you.
Okay. Ticks are bad? I don't know. I don't know.
It's clearly
a
bad thing. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. No, context. Okay. Got it. Oh, my God. Okay. Just walk me through the ropes here. How do I get through this unscathed to all the flavor?
Well, first we need to pay Camila off. So if you just have the $2,000 that we had discussed, we can get on our way.
Flavortown PD, listen up. Take a seat, everyone. I heard that. So just watch the lip. Let's get to business, all right? Because Camila's been running game down at the bus station, shaking people down. Reports is coming in that we got a lot of complaints about Camila and her crew. So I see a lot of heads nodding, but I want people out there pounding the pavement. All right, I want you out there looking for this woman. She's been terrorizing the streets of Flavortown for years now, and I'm why
Chief.
Please.
She's always letting in new meat. Okay, that's her whole game. She finds new meat. She can't resist the smell of them, and she lets them in. But the thing is, Chief,
Officer Pendergrass, I invite you to change your syntax. If they're not meat, they're citizens. Okay, that's Camila's word. That's not
Chief. This is the thing. Look. I know. If I say this socially, I'm gonna get crucified for this. But they're not citizens, Chief. Crucify him. They don't have identification.
Well, I heard that, right? Manelli.
You're handcuffing me. I try to go out there. I try to do my job.
Pendergrass, I want you to just do your job with less backsass.
I've asked for ID, and then. Then she just files a complaint. She just says, "Oh, this guy's lactose intolerant. He's totally against anybody else coming into Flavortown." I just want to make sure that we have the highest quality ingredients as citizens.
The lactose intolerant have rights to Pendergrass. We've been over this, okay? So you can't just be shaking everyone down, asking them for their cards, asking them for are you vegan? Are you not vegan? Are you pescatarian? You can't be asking those type of questions.
Those are questions. What? Where were you baked?
What? Whoa. Okay, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Okay. Okay.
I wasn't asking you, Chief. I know where you were baked, but I'm just saying that's a normal question to ask.
So it's a hot button topic. The paper's getting in my ass about it. The mayor's getting in my ass about it. So that's why I'm getting into your ass about it.
Okay. All right. Fine.
So, Camila, just so Jet and I are on the same page, until we work enough hours to pay off the $2,000 that my friend here didn't
Yeah, you're
have.
only going to eat cheese.
I mean, I like cheese. Josh,
yeah,
are you
but
okay?
your friend there, no, Josh is not okay because he is severely lactose intolerant.
Oh my God, you never told me this.
It's a sensitive
Josh, what the
issue,
hell?
Okay?
Yeah, so until you make $2,000, you're just going to be eating cheese all day and all night, Josh.
You hid this from me? This is a betrayal of everything. How could you not tell me you were lactose intolerant? Yes. And he was always rushing off to the bathroom after ice cream. I just thought oh my God. Oh my God, I came here with you expecting that we were going to have the triple cheese.
Well, we got the toxicology results back, and what I can tell here, this person doesn't seem to have moved his bowels in what appear to be 3.5 weeks.
I know what that one is. That's from an overdose of lactose.
Oh, where are my stickers? Where are my stickers? Here we go.
Gold star.
There you go. That's one for you. All right. So you see, class. That's what we call a go-getter coroner attitude. And here in the Flavortown coroner's office, that's what
I love coroner school.
I call it a kiss ass.
What?
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. You heard me.
Now, look. We may speak for the dead, but we don't speak to the living like that. Okay?
Yeah, make jokes about the dead guy that died from lactose poisoning.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, there are a bunch just waiting there for you.
Everybody, let's roast the dead guys.
All right, you're getting there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any ideas yet. But honestly, maybe we could make some money off of literally roasting them. I mean, Flavortown needs meat. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, everyone. Havati, Gouda, provolone. It's going missing, guys. It's just evaporating. I don't know what's going on here.
What?
You heard me. The Gouda, the Havati, the provolone, the Stilton. I don't know what's happening to it. It's just...
I don't know, Chief. Maybe if we spent more time actually, like, policing the streets and not policing my thoughts.
How much time do we have to police the streets when we have to police the cheese? I mean, that's priority one is protecting the cheese, and it sounds like we have failed our mission.
I just think we need to reallocate our forces a little bit because...
okay. Real quick, Chief?
Yeah.
Chief?
Yeah.
Can I be dismissed? There's something in the evidence locker that I need to go
Oh,
grab
sure. Right. Go right ahead. Yeah, don't mind
All right,
that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you go ahead. You should...
Did you hear his tummy grumbling? I heard some weird noises coming out of his tummy.
I thought that was my tummy, but it very well could have been his.
I mean, it may have been my tummy as well, come to think of it.
I'm just a little peckish.
Well, in the autopsy, here are the contents of his tummy. As you can see, he looks like he was looks like he opened wide, in came the airplane.
Can I ask a clarifying question? When we're doing autopsies, is tummy the
Yes.
correct scientific word when we're cutting open the abdomen of an individual?
Yes, before it's cut open, it's an abdomen. Once it's cut open, it's a tummy.
Correct. Okay, great.
That's
Noted.
that's medically. That's what we said, right? So as we can see, we can see all of this food stuck in this person's tummy, and nothing seems to have come out of his tuchus.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought we called that the poop chute.
If we haven't cut it open.
Noted.
At that point, once it's cut open, it's just an average, everyday, run-of-the-mill tuchus.
Latin is so complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the most complicated of languages spoken by Catholics.
Sorry to interrupt, Sir Coroner. Chief...
Please, my father's name was Sir Coroner. He had been knighted.
The chief made me turn in my badge and my olive oil cannon for being not accepting.
Racist
I
is
guess
the word you're looking for.
Sure. But he sent me down here. I guess I got to be a coroner now, and I couldn't help but overhearing all that Latin. You call it?
Well,
shoot. This sounds like my kind of class.
Well, then why don't you get up here and get started? Can we get a corpse in here?
I'm a corpse. I'll come
All
out
right, there you go.
Legit.
This is was it in Florida now? They're doing a thing where they're like now actively recruiting police officers who have been fired for gross incompetence.
Yeah, DeSantis months ago put out like a nationwide call for assholes from other states, like specifically officers that had been put on leave, either paid or unpaid, or kicked off of their local force for like gross negligence, anything really. Come to Florida, we can use you.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, the good news is that this is a problem that will solve itself in some ways. Or at least eventually very much call attention to why it's a problem.
Sure.
Yeah, that most mermaids actually also, people who have the mermaiding as a career, they also live in Florida. just to tie back to our conversation
I'm not
earlier.
shocked.
Not surprised, yeah. Absolutely.
But now I'm worried for their safety.
Yes, very much so.
Even if I hadn't heard the thing about the mermaid career, the sentence "most mermaids live in Florida," I would totally buy.
It doesn't need context. It doesn't need context.
No,
it doesn't. It's that.
If Flavortown was a real place too, I feel like it would be in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, no question. Yeah.
Sanders, what's your food? You said you're from the Midwest.
I'm having trouble landing on one. Well, because it's not one food, right? It's one restaurant.
It's a
Just
restaurant,
what you got,
right?
baby.
And then the kind of the parenthetical that Chris Grace added on was then what would you order? So
right.
You're not locked into the what you order part, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm still.
I will jump in while you're thinking.
Yeah, thank you.
Because my answer is also not high on the quality scale, and it's not really about the food. But my answer
none of us
is
are high quality.
It's not even just one restaurant for all time, but one restaurant at one time of day. So my answer would be Waffle House.
Yes,
any Waffle House.
That's a good one.
At about 2:30 in the morning.
Sure.
Yes.
Depending on when the bars close, wherever you are. So about 30 minutes after the bars close, at a Waffle. The one I think of where I grew up. The Waffle House that we go to wind up there way 2 a.m. And there's this guy who we knew who was a cook at this Waffle House. It was a guy named Scott, and Scott was also a vampire. He was super into vampire stuff. He'd so into this is a very 90s thing of
of course,
people just decided I'm a vampire.
Right.
What was he? One more time?
Dude, what did you say?
What was he? One more time?
He was a vampire, Das Vampir.
Right, you're gonna make sure that you heard that correctly, yeah.
But what was great was that he's super goth, heavy duty goth kid, but he still has that, he still has rent to pay. So he's a heavy duty goth kid, but he's wearing a Waffle House uniform, still trying to convey a sense of spookiness and scariness. And there's only so far you can get. When the song "You'll Never Order Grits Anywhere Else" is playing on the jukebox next to you. So Waffle House jukebox playing Waffle House songs. 2:30 in the morning as the bars close, and bad ideas suddenly light up in fluorescence. That's where I would be.
What are you ordering?
I am ordering a bowl of cheese grits because I'm from the Deep South, and a cup of coffee, and a very wide open set of eyes to see a bunch of people's lives pick this moment to collapse.
Right, people watching, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh man, I do feel like if you want to get rich in Los Angeles, opening a Waffle House in the middle of Hollywood.
Oh my God!
How is there not one?
I mean, they're Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is
yeah,
and Denny's is where everybody writes.
Yeah.
Because Waffle House is Waffle House is a diner that opened in an alley behind another diner. That's the vibe of Waffle House.
Yes.
Roscoe's has a sense of class to it. It has its own very Los Angeles sense of class to it. Waffle House, though, is oh man,
it's gonna come back. The Jonas Brothers just wrote a song.
Super.
Okay, I'm done delivering your shipment here. Okay, you have 3 pallets of eggs, 2 pallets of flour, 1 pallet of coffee ground, 4 pallets of grits, and 2 pallets of B positive hemoglobin. That's weird. Just sign for this.
Why did you look at the receipt?
Hi. You seem new here. I'm Fred. I'm the local delivery driver. I come here every Tuesday. I don't think we've met before.
No, I'm new in town. I want to open a Waffle House.
Okay. I just signed to verify all the stuff.
That would explain the grits.
Legit.
If we have achieved nothing in life, the fact that we are the first human beings to have the word grits uttered in a Transylvanian accent, that's a
record right there. Yeah,
absolutely. That was beautiful.
That's gonna be.
I don't know. It could have kept going. Why did we stop?
I was ready.
I'm not sure it could have gotten better.
I'm still not over the fact that self-proclaimed vampires only existed in the 90s. That's not still happening today.
I feel like maybe the idea of people like trying to actually drink blood.
Fair. Okay.
The one of like you're like and like this is the 90s. Where it's like, guys, I think there's one big reason we've all agreed we shouldn't be doing this right now.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, it like there was a period, like there was a 90s wave of goth.
The goth 90s, like. I get.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
didn't.
I was about to say that. Yeah, goth was much closer to mainstream in the 90s that allowed that sect of the goth world to like.
I thought everyone like that was so cool.
Super.
Okay, the reason I'm looking down at the receipt is because you have signed it, Vladimir. Clearly, you're not Phil. It's you. It's
no.
I don't know why you changed your name.
That is Vlad P.
Are we trying something
the P
new
is
again?
the P is to impaler. I is middle name.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Vlad Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler. That's
there's no the in this.
Oh, okay. Right. Look, I'm just saying, Phil, you're a good guy. You don't have to try something new. Like,
why are you calling me Phil?
Right. Vlad, I'm sorry. Okay, just
perhaps you could fill my delivery order and bring these pallets inside.
Legit.
That's what I get for going round two. Yeah.
Yep.
I love this punny vampire. I just love it.
I do.
Oh, that's so fun.
That's the trap he sets. Get them in with cute puns to get their guard down.
I'm sold.
I wish that was Interview with the Vampire. That would have been.
Yeah.
Wow. Tom Cruise doing and Brad Pitt doing fucking blood puns.
Speaking of being sold on things, by the way, we do have a sponsor this week, and I love this. Again, we have
this new
our
model
guests
is the best.
Bringing us sponsors. We don't technically make it a requirement to be on the show to bring your own sponsor, but we
should.
Highly encouraged. And Thomas really stepped up this week.
Right.
What'd you bring us?
Hi. For now, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Hank Roundhouse, and I have a wonderful product here for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Richard Kind has invented this wonderful project, this wonderful thing, this app. Are you lonely? It's called Grumble, ladies and gentlemen. It is called Grumble. If everything sucks, if you're saying you're so done with this, then download Grumble right now, ladies and gentlemen. Swipe right, swipe left, swipe up and down. It's connecting you to the people. It's putting your index finger on the pulse of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Choose Grumble today. Probably works on your phone. We think. Hank Roundhouse, ladies and gentlemen, for Grumble.
I'm downloading it. I love it.
Yeah, if you can. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might work on my phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm a member
it's a
and
website,
the president.
Yeah, I have a Motorola Razor, and I think it will work on that.
Oh, definitely on
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Classic.
I mean, I've been grumbling for years. I just, I'm really
You're
happy.
professional.
Hopefully, maybe comes in a mobile form now. Yeah. Yes.
Right, it's supposed to be analog.
Grumbling before it was cool. Yeah.
Finally, they've made a way to complain on the internet.
We've waited so long.
Super. Oh, I've just downloaded this new app, Grumble. I can't wait to find a sweet young thing so we can get together and harumph our brains out.
Sir, you've been waiting at this table for a while now. May I get your water? Look at the dessert menu, perhaps.
I don't eat.
Okay, good. Okay, I wish I knew that when I sat you here, but you go ahead and you just go ahead and take a look at that phone up there. Go right ahead.
And as this restaurant is seats this one customer, you hear like almost cinematically like a quarter put into a jukebox. Bauhaus starts playing, and then the door opens and a Frankenstein.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Have a seat right here. I think your party's right over here. So yes, please. Well, a tie is usually required, but we're going to forgo that.
No, the seat is not taken. You are very welcome to sit. Where are you from? Oh, that sounds exotic.
A fire flares up from the griddle.
We're sorry, sir. We're sorry, sir. We'll put that right out right away. I'm sorry. We're very sorry, sir.
It's okay. Yeah.
As Bela Lugosi's Dead from Bauhaus ends, the next song pops on, and it's Smokestack Lightning by Howlin' Wolf. As this door enters, we see a wolf man.
Okay, this is just too much. But there's a whole nother seat open over here if you want to.
Hey, that seat's open there? Oh!
Yeah. I said no tie, but you really do have to put on a shirt. I'm going to let it go for now.
Does this count as a shirt? It is. There's sort of a material that's covering my chest.
It's your fur. Okay, go ahead. Have a seat. I'm going to go ahead.
You want him to sit down. He doesn't need to put on a shirt.
He does not need to put on a shirt. I want you to sit down.
He wants me to sit down. I don't need to put on a shirt.
We'll take 3 orders of cheesy grits.
Cheesy grits coming right up on the house.
We will take 3 orders of cheesy grits.
You guys are going to have to eat mine. I don't eat.
We should eat his.
So, Wolf Man, where are you from?
I'm so glad you asked me that question. You see, I was born in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but then I moved to London, England. Which, if you notice this accent I have, it's kind of a strange sounding accent. What it is exactly 50% Cockney and exactly 50% hillbilly combined together, and they create this voice. Ow!
The cheesy grits, sir. Of course, on the house.
Thank you.
I will eat these cheesy grits.
You will eat these cheesy grits.
I will.
I kind of would like... Have you boys ever thought about going into business and opening your own diner? You see, just behind this Waffle House, I have a Waffle House.
So, now, is it also a Waffle House, and that's your accent? I'm very sensitive to accents. Or is it spelled V-A-F-F-L-E? Or, third question, is it a W, but in your language, a V symbol is just used to represent the sound of W? I'll take my answer off the air. Oh!
Vlad, it's your parents, and I wanted to just maybe for this conversation, if you would just, for your mom and your pop, if you would just let us
Vlad,
call
honey,
you.
can you open your eyes when
Call
you're
us.
talking to us?
Can we call you Phil, son?
Okay, it's kind of the time I have to sleep.
Okay, no, okay.
Okay, no, it's daytime, honey.
Exactly.
It's morning, son. Have a coffee. Yeah, here, get your coffee, sweetheart. Now,
I'm not going to drink this.
okay. Well, your mother and I made breakfast, and it's really good. We got some omelets here. You don't just.
I didn't drink that coffee.
I know, honey.
Son.
But it's because you're hanging by your knees from the
Son.
pull-up bar we got you.
You're waving your fingers in my face.
I'm
it's
in
it's disrespectful.
Papa.
It's disrespectful.
You've never called him Papa. You've called him Dad your whole 40 years of life.
Yeah. So
He started the conversation telling me you are Mama and Papa.
well, look,
Okay, well...
why don't we talk about getting a job if we're going to have a conversation? Let's have that conversation if we're going to talk about syntax and calling who what. Let's employed, not employed. Let's have that conversation.
Employed.
There's lots of
Papa,
jobs.
I opened the Waffle House.
The what?
A Waffle House.
Waffle House.
A waffle?
The Waffle House. Waffle House.
Waffle House.
V for my name, Vlad. I Paler.
I think.
What do you mean you guys don't have falafel?
No, it's a Waffle House.
Yeah, falafel. You clearly said falafel house.
I said
I heard
Waffle
very
House.
clearly.
Waffle. There's no falafel at Waffle House.
All right.
Only waffles at Waffle House. No falafel, just waffles.
Honey, I think you're going to have to spell that out for people and be a little more clear. It's a great business idea, but there's going to be a lot of confusion surrounding that.
Confusing.
I think you are short-sighted, Mama. There will be
Well, say it one more time. Say it a little slower for us.
Waffle.
Like baffle?
Waffle House.
Baffle?
Waffle.
Crochet?
Waffle.
Waffle.
Kayak?
No, Mama, like the Belgians make very
viola.
Vola Okay.
Yes.
Viola Davis. She's great.
Yes. Oh, I love her.
She is wonderful. Is that what you're working with, Viola Davis,
That's nice.
son?
Mama, Papa, if this conversation is going to go on too much longer, I will have to turn myself upright. I'm going to pass out.
Well, you just...
I would prefer that, so I'm going to keep doing this conversation.
Right. Hanging from the ceiling's not appropriate, young man.
It is appropriate for me, Papa.
We've talked about that at length. Hanging from the ceiling, dressing in black.
Hanging from the ceiling is how I live.
Stop
What are you going to
waving
eat
your
if you don't eat
fingers
food?
in my face.
I don't eat.
You can't put your fingers in your dad's face like
That's
that.
not right.
I can put my fingers wherever I want to.
Okay.
Oh, no,
He's
no.
doing that again, honey.
Can I just ask you why? I'm trying to be a good mother here, so why are you doing this, Phil?
Because I want to take people to Flavortown.
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 Value Town?
Flavorville.
Volume? Are you on drugs? Are
like
you
a
taking
city.
volume?
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
pill popping?
Oh no.
No. I take no pills. I am
Thank
undead,
God,
Papa.
You're what?
Undead.
You're
I'm
uncooked
immortal.
bread?
Undead.
I'm undead. I'm
Honey,
not.
you talk like this. I can't understand
On
you.
a diet?
Mama, you don't understand me. Oh, I swear, I'm going to run away.
You're almost 40. What do you...
Okay, so it's either Vlad I Impaler or Guy Fieri. Are you sure you guys want to go with Guy Fieri?
Yes, we're sure.
Legit.
I wanted to jump in so much earlier and do a face Pennsylvania. I'm so glad I didn't. It's no good.
Deep in the Netherlands.
By the way, our next ad for our dialect class is coming up.
Yes. Sign up now. We'll have links on the website. It'll be donation only.
To support my study of accents.
It's the master class. We have
right.
Yep. A super legit dialect masterclass.
Oh, yeah.
So thinking about the question, loving the answer so far. If I had to choose one too, I also would go slumming. You know what? I really love the Sizzler back in the day. The salad bar at the Sizzler was fucking great. And here's the thing about it is like all the stuff Oh god, this is embarrassing. All the stuff at the salad bar is stuff I would normally not be interested in. Like it's like meatballs, potato wedges, like old dried out spaghetti, old taco meat.
Right.
Like
I want to
like
hear where this goes.
The nacho cheese sauce has like a thick layer on it, like old
Right.
pudding.
It has
To
skin.
skim it, right? Yeah, the skin, yes.
But-
Nacho
but-
cheese skin, yes.
But when I had my first job and I got my first paycheck of like $20 or whatever, that was like, that meal was everything. I'd be like, oh, these potato wedges are the best. And I like, normally I'd be like, ugh, whatever. But the fact that it's a whole bunch of crap together, I'm in. Just like, and that cheese, you know what, that cheese bread though? I don't know if you guys are like, at the Sizzler, that cheese bread was the best thing ever. That I could live off of. But I just think that's the funniest thing about buffets, because my other answer was if it wasn't Sizzler, it was like Hometown Buffet before that place closed. Okay. Guys, you're clearly talking to a fat person here. Like,
you know what though? No, Josh, you spurred some real, like, I didn't have one in mind until you said that. And then I realized, like, Soup Plantation from when I was in high school.
Oh, yes. See, that's
is actually what I would go with. And but something very specific that's very gross that I ate for my entire childhood.
That name just makes me cringe. Soup Plantation just feels
I think they renamed
awful.
it to
Close.
Sweet Tomato.
Well, they
they're
closed
gone.
it. They went out of business.
Their new name is bankrupt.
I hope they had
Sweet Tomato, and then they went out of business. Yes.
I hope they had some like post 2020 George Floyd reckoning of guys. The word plantation is in the name of this.
Yeah, so they went with indentured supertude.
That that was like actually
there's a scene here somewhere, guys.
This was like this is actually the very first joke I wrote after moving to Los Angeles 25 years ago, was going down seeing the Soup Plantation by the Beverly Center and going like, I'm not a big fan of Soup Plantation. I'd rather go across the street to Chicken Tournament Camp. That was the first joke I wrote in Los Angeles.
Sure. I just love that alluring quality of buffets of like, it's not just one crappy thing, it's like 12 crappy things. And if it's 12 crappy things, that like Shakey's Bunch of Lunch, there's like cheese pizza. And then there's one pizza with a pepperoni on it. And then there's one pepperoni with a sausage. And then there's one with and you're like, oh my God, look at all these pizzas. Oh, I've hit the jackpot. It's like,
does anyone remember Fur's Cafeteria?
No, you're that old. What happened?
Wait,
that's how.
Fur's Cafeteria.
Yes, FURR apostrophe.
I can't think of one single word I would want to keep away from my family quite so much as the word fur.
I mean, plantation wasn't great.
Yeah, put your
and they eventually renamed I'm looking this up right now. I was like, what happened to them? They renamed Fur's Fresh Buffet, and they only exist in like Lubbock, Texas, or whatnot. Yeah, Lubbock,
guys,
Odessa, and
this
Dallas
is grossing people out. Why don't we call it Dog Hair Cafe?
Yeah, I love the part they changed. Wasn't that part? Yeah,
right.
It's up there with like the independent, small, family Asian restaurants where it's like okay buffet. You know, it's
right.
not, it's okay. Buffet.
Oh, but my favorite, which is a new one since we moved, there's a place next to us called Ping Pong, and it is truly my favorite Chinese restaurant in the Valley. I'm not joking; it's the best, you guys.
What do they have?
Any kind of Chinese food. I'm a big one. I also think I have really gross taste in food, which is probably why I haven't answered this question. I was going to tell y'all at Soup Plantation, all I ate was, it's so gross. It was a cold tuna casserole that they had in the salad section as a kid.
Oh my God.
And I covered it with cold cheddar cheese. And I loved that as a child.
Oh my goodness.
And it was called like tuna tarragon casserole. And that as a kid, that's like, it's so gross.
Yeah. Oh no, kids always find the gross thing. Yes.
Well, and then as a child, it didn't even hit me that the name of this place is Soup Plantation. I'm eating the most disgusting thing you could ever eat. Like it's an abomination. The whole memory is just totally foiled. Anyway, but I was going to say at Ping Pong, I get shrimp with lobster sauce.
Ooh,
I like it.
Ooh,
Someone's
grown up.
Good. With brown rice. I've grown up a little bit.
Now, though, I'm super curious about a segue question here of what was your gross kid food? Look, like the thing that you always went to that your parents were clearly like, fuck it, as long as he's eating.
I
know
this.
mine was a mustard and margarine sandwich.
What the fuck?
Bread with margarine and mustard on it. That was my go-to. And yes. And now I listen to that and go, what the fuck? That is hideous. Sure. How could I ever eat that now? But as a kid, that was the go-to thing that I could just always eat.
It's weird because like your gross kid food sounds like my gross I am broke living in an apartment food.
Struggle meal food. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I made black beans and rice for dinner tonight, and I was well, what I was realizing was like back when I was super broke when I first moved out to LA, and I was like living off of like white rice and then like canned or frozen vegetables mixed into the white rice.
Sure.
Because these are two things that you could get 30,000 of for $1.
Yeah.
But I had this moment where I realized like, this is like my diet is the diet you would have if you were in a cult.
Also, if you were on Survivor.
So I think I'm making myself more suggestible. This is not a good diet to have.
You know what else is that cheap?
A Scientology personality test on the way to the bus.
Kool-Aid is that cheap.
Right, yes.
Coincidence? I think not. Yes.
Right.
Touche.
Kool-Aid is that cheap. Cyanide, you got to splurge on.
Right.
But,
you know you're broke when you're drinking the Kool-Aid without the sugar.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what happened in Jonestown?
Yeah.
Everybody was just so grossed out by that.
So to answer the gross question for Jet, Alex, you'll appreciate this.
Was it tuna tarragon noodles with cheddar cheese?
No.
I won't.
There's a tradition that we have here where I'll go on a rip of like 8 episodes where I have a story about my father. This is one of those. So if you don't know, my dad did spend some time in prison, and when he came back out, he lived with us for a while, and like trying to reconnect with him, I was like, what was the food like? And he was like, you know what? It was horrible, Josh. But he was like, surprisingly, there was one thing I really liked. I was like, pray tell, what is it? He's like, have you ever had a prison tamale? I said, no. What is a prison tamale?
This sounds like a sex move.
Setup.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. That was what I was thinking.
So what you do is you get like 2 bags of like either like Fritos, or if you have enough money, like nacho cheese Doritos, and you smash the bag till it's in crumbs, right? And then you get like your Slim Jims, and you take the casing off of it, so it's like all the stuff inside.
The sausage,
yeah. So then you spread out the crumb Doritos, put the filling in the middle, put more crumbs on top of it, and then if you're like a baller in prison, apparently you get these Kraft single slices, and you put them on top, and then you just let it bake in the bag for like 3 days. And then on a hot day, you take it out and you have yourself a prison tamale.
Wow.
It's not bad.
Honestly, I'd try it.
I have to say, when Oz got canceled on HBO and they moved it over to the Food Network, I didn't think it was going to work. But here we are.
Yeah, it's like a prison walking taco. It's fantastic.
But also, again, sounds like a euphemism.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I can't be. My gross food. The only thing I can think of in high school when I was really desperate to eat something and throw it in my mouth, it was a peanut butter square. It was like chocolate and peanut butter and a brownie just kind of fused together, like in a peanut butter square.
Yes, please.
And
I had that for dinner.
Sounds great.
And then you either and it hardly had any flavor, but it was like red or purple beverage, red beverage or purple beverage, red drink or purple drink was not necessarily cherry or grape, just the difference.
Sugar.
We all remember the Sunny D commercial. Yeah,
right. Those two things together, that was it. That's my go-to.
Super.
All right. Hi, lunch lady Jet. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there something maybe more nutritious than red or blue drink? Can I just
what makes you think they're not nutritious?
Well, you told me blue is a flavor, which I don't think blue is a flavor.
It tastes blue to me. and the red doesn't. So I think we're pretty clear here about the flavors.
Baby, you're holding up the line. Why don't you just take your blue and just go on, baby?
Oh, okay. I'll take my blue drink that tastes like blue. I'm sorry.
See, you understand how it works.
So, Josh, we've been getting reports that you've been harassing one of our lunchroom employees. Because of their medical condition.
Wait, what? No, I asked about a blue drink. It's blue. So, Blue's not a flavor.
So,
blue is a flavor, you little shit. Don't. Sorry, Principal.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Just look. Don't piss off Vice Principal Smith.
Okay. Sorry, Vice Principal.
Sorry. Thank you.
So this is a high school for people with synesthesia. Synesthesia,
do you know what synesthesia
is
means?
A condition in which you
it's
perceive
the keyboard that you play on
with different senses. So, for example, this music that's playing right now feels very spiky to me. I can just reach out and feel that, just that spikiness of Bauhaus. You know, like you'd expect it maybe to have sort of a soft, velvety feeling, but to me, it's very spiky.
It just sounds sad. Like it's okay.
See? No, so wait. What you just said was it sounds.
Yes.
And then you said an emotion. Right. What you did was you perceived sound and then synesthesiastically transformed it into emotion. So how is that any better than tasting?
This is why he's the principal.
I'll take my answer off the air. Oh,
legit.
Good one.
I'm also reminded with flavor colors that has anyone tried the various popsicles we used to eat as a kid, as an adult, and noticed they have no flavor other than just being vaguely sweet?
With it varies what?
Yeah. No real flavor. Like many of the things that we grew up, like the very, not even the Otter Pops, but like just a generic color popsicles.
The bullies, where it was like
you have them
together.
now, and like they just are kind of sweet ice. Yeah. And that's it.
It's sugar, and
it was the biggest thing in the world. Like as a kid, you had that. It's like, oh my god, I have won the universe. Like this is the best thing in the world. I got a popsicle. This thing is everything I ever wanted. And now it's like,
I used to cut my mouth.
Do I have to finish it?
Right.
There were two flavors. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The purpose of the Otter Pop is to have something cold to put against the cut that it put on the side of your mouth.
Yes.
As that hard strip of plastic along the side saws its way into that space where your two lips come together.
When I was watching The Dark Knight and the fucking Joker goes, "Do you know how I got these scars?" I go, "Yeah, you ate Otter Pops, asshole."
Yeah.
Can we take another moment for our dialect masterclass?
Alex is right. There were two
Heath
flavors.
Ledger was impeccable.
There were two flavors of the popsicle, and it was left and right.
I didn't go to AMDA, obviously.
No, but there were two flavors that I feel like had some distinction from the others, and those were banana and root beer.
Ooh,
yes, bananas.
Yes, I could always taste banana because I would throw it straight in the trash. And root beer was my favorite thing in the world. So
I loved it. I was deprived of all junk food as a kid, so anything.
Yeah,
that was,
mostly me too. Yes.
Anything that and now I'm screwed for life because now I get high and I eat 5 Lunchables. So it's the way.
Girl, I know why I added you to this team. I'm so
I've been unable to get regularly high since having my second child and having a three-nager kind of also ruining my life.
Would do it.
But my gross thing through most of my childhood was steakums and beefaroni.
Yes, man.
But if I were stoned now, I would kill for some fucking beefaroni.
You know what, man?
Wrapped up in a steakum.
Oh, you make me think
you may have
sliders.
been from the Midwest. I'm from the Valley, but we had the same childhood on that front, man. For sure. I wanted to ask you guys this since we're pinging questions off each other. What is your ranking of Starburst? How do you rank it? Cherry, strawberry, orange,
I like
lemon.
the trash flavors first.
Ooh.
So orange and lemon are my favorite.
Yeah!
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's actually probably valid for me. I know. Like, isn't pink the most coveted? Like, that's the thing that people make a big deal out of.
For me, it's the worst.
It's fine. It's fine. But no, you're right. I think I'm with you. I mean, lemon everything for me. So that's probably number one.
I like lemon lime combo.
Yeah, I love citrus.
Lemon lime combo.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Good. But then I'm not really, as far as candy goes, I like chocolate, salty, crunchy. My daughter loves fruity chewy. And it's put me on to fruity chewy.
Yeah.
You know,
I've aged into the point where I can no longer eat food that will tear out expensive dental work.
Right. That is a chapter of life.
Like,
yeah. But just make a smoothie out of it, and you're set.
I can see that being a Jamba Juice. Starburst smoothie. That's healthy.
I'm not sure.
Juice, guys.
I'm not sure it isn't already.
I think to be very honest, I think it is.
That's got to be right. Yeah.
Super.
Welcome to Jamba Juice.
I will have a blood orange sea booster, please.
Oh, suddenly I actually like my job.
Blood orange coming up.
I don't make them. I just take the orders. You know, I used to own a Waffle House.
Really? What's it like making falafels?
No, Waffle House.
I mean, I'm sure the food was good. You don't have to say it's awful. I mean, I wouldn't want that.
Here's your orange smoothie.
No, I need it to be blood orange, okay? Not orange.
Yes,
that's
my bad.
Sorry.
Blood orange coming up.
I can't I just I like the dark red.
Yes, it's coming. That's my boy in the back. He's my best friend. Yeah, he makes
your best friend.
Yes, he makes the best smoothies. He
has
the best blood.
My ears are burning back here, and not just because hair is pushing its way out of them.
That's my other boy right there. The Waffle House didn't work out because imbeciles like you kept asking for falafel.
I didn't want falafel.
You don't want falafel. You want a blood orange smoothie.
Blood orange smoothie coming up.
No, just one. I think that's the third one he's making. No, just
here are 3 blood orange smoothies.
No, just the one. Just the one. I'm good.
Honey, I'm so proud of you. Even though the Falafel House didn't work out, this seems like a really great endeavor.
Bravo.
It is. Yes.
Even your dad's proud of you. Or your papa.
Thank you, Mama and Papa.
Thank you, son. Either one. You call me Papa. It doesn't matter. It's
okay.
So tell us about the new spot.
It's Jamba Juice.
I love your uniform, by the way.
Oh, it's so nice.
Very
Vaffle House. Is that like Vant studio?
Jamba Juice.
Oh, Jumbotron.
Here, I have 10 extra blood orange smoothies.
Oh, blood orange smoothie coming up.
Okay, Phil. I want you to meet Lou Bega.
Vlad.
Okay, Vlad. Sorry. I think you and Lou Bega have a future.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Lou Bega.
Like, what's the sequel to his big song?
Lou, where are you from?
I'm not Lou. I'm Lou's agent.
I know you are not Lou.
Lou, step in here.
I don't know. I've run through all the women in my life. I've got no names left at this point. I mean, I got nothing. Vlad, this guy says you might be able to help me with Mambo number 6.
I can certainly get you Jamba number 7. It's a blood orange smoothie. You want the blood orange smoothie
coming up.
Okay, so here's my movie pitch. By the way, thank you for the time. Just, I know I got 10 seconds while I'm in the elevator while you're listening. So, real quick,
you're welcome, but hurry up. I can smell fresh meat.
Okay. You have a vampire, you have a mummy, and you have a wolf man. They're all best friends. They raise a little baby mummy together that the best friend's wife passed away. It's like 3 monsters and a mummy.
Oh, $2,000. And until you pay up, I'm going to make you eat all this cheese.
Damn it.
Legit.
It tastes like blue.
There it is.
There we go. Now legit.
Yeah.
An actual kind of cheese.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Funny vampire callback.
Yes. Yes.
The best kind of cheese, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely up there. Yes.
It's a pretty great cheese. It is a pretty great cheese.
It's arguable. It's divisive.
And on great cheese, I think that wraps up this very cheesy episode of the Super Legit podcast.
Which is weird because Michael Hyman isn't here. This is like...
Yes, he is not. But we managed without him. I think we did all right. We didn't have a stand-in this episode. We did okay.
No, we didn't have a co-host. We need a co-host. Who's the co-host?
Oh, okay. You're right.
Technically, we do have a prime host.
That's correct. That's
right. No,
the original Mr. Kaufman. So.
That's where I was going. So,
thank you.
Appreciate you stepping into the role just as the episode ends. But
Optimus Prime.
That's where I shine.
Yes.
He is the keeper of the host spark.
Protocol.
Wrapping everything up.
Protocol.
Thank you, as always, to Matt Walker for our intro and outro music. This episode was hosted by me, Jet Kaufman, and edited by me and Chris Sanders, who's been editing these for a little while now with my help.
Day, buddy. Thank you.
Yes. And co-hosted by Kaufman Prime here, Thomas Greene.
Right. Don't you ever forget
Every scene you heard today was improvised on the spot, along with the ads, with only a light touch editing for your comfort. If you're loving what we're doing, please pause the show real quick. Write a 5-star review right now, wherever you're listening, before you close the app. Then come back and listen. Yeah, if 10 is an option, if your platform gives you 10 stars, please don't limit us to just the 5. I guess I should say, give us the most stars, whatever it is, the most stars. Yeah, well, we'll change that from now on. And please tell a friend about us. That's even better than all the rest. Tonight's regular cast included me, Jet Kaufman, Josh Spence, Chris Compton, Chris Sanders, now Alex Rose Wiesel. I want to say Wiesel. I wanted to do...
That's the vampire.
You want to do the vampire.
Yep.
Now she's Italian. It's wonderful.
Yes. And our guest, Thomas Greene. Thomas, anywhere you want people to follow you online or...
No.
Great.
But
honestly,
go to
Instagram.
Planet_Green. It's
great.
Instagram.
I will
How about that?
Post a link as usual. Oh my gosh. Well, fantastic, super fun night as usual. Thank you all for joining me. Yes, Josh.
Will you be the mustard to my margarine and our mustard margarine sandwich?
That's so beautiful.
How could I ever say no to that, Josh?
I'm so happy I was here.
No, it sounds really gross. Honestly, no, I can't do it.
That's very awful.
Falafel?
Falafel? Falafel.
Anything's on. Oh my time. I kicked the door on its hinges just so I could move on. Oh,
And that's our show. Oh my god. That went places.
Things happened.
We covered a lot of ground.
Yes. Mostly in Florida, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that episode probably took place exclusively in Florida.
Yeah.
Sure.
I liked Vlad D. Impaler.
That was good.
That was a good character.
Oh, that one's got some legs.
I was just ripping off What We Do in the Shadows.
I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I love that show.
Oh, I haven't started yet. I keep I need to watch the movie first, and that keeps throwing me off.
Oh, you haven't watched the movie either?
No.
Oh God!
Jump in, big man.
Backlog of things we need to watch. Good. So yeah,
jump in, baby boy.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch it, I think it's my goal to be on that show, and I realized tonight those dreams are crushed.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That dream is down the river, my friends. Yep, bye.